Okay, I'd like to introduce the HME Union Bandfacer system, which your pupils are allowed to use in schools now. It conforms to all full health and safety under BS 4163 2014, introduced by the UK. As you can see, it's got a fully guarded band facer so that no fingers can get trapped or accidentally pulled in. We've got a compulsory start-stop button there, which is no volt. So if the power should go off in the room, it has to be engaged again so that it can all be used. And we've got an emergency foot stop which latches so that once it's pressed, it has to be physically pulled out. What happens there is if there's been any kind of accident on the machine, it means that somebody has to take a look at the machine. They can't physically start it without pulling that latch out. Other safety features, which again are over and above what are required, are we've got a little dial in here. This unit has its own wood dust extraction, which starts up automatically, which means that you're not leaving it to the pupil then to turn it on. So they're safe at all times. And we've got a filter underneath. So when that rises, we then have to shake the filter. As with most things, we have to empty a tray at the bottom, but to shake the filter simply, it is a finishing machine for wood and plastics primarily. We wouldn't mix material, but you can finish metal on it as well. So to get to use the machine, we have to set the guard to the material that we have. So I'll set this up. We've got a piece of MDF, which is quite usable in there, and we set that up so that that fits under nicely, and then we can do the guard up. When using this machine, we must make sure that the bed is as close as it can possibly to the belt so that there are no finger traps. That's one thing that we can't do as manufacturers, is set the bed up for you. When you tilt it, you will have to move the bed so that that gap doesn't get any more than 5, but the recommended 2 millimeters so that there's no traps in there. Okay, to start the machine up, we just press the green button. Put my safety goggles on, place the material on the bed and then bring it to the sander, and then always keeping the material down. The good thing with the band facer is that the material is pulled to the bed by the direction of the belt.